Welcome back, my bamboos, to a brand new video on King Panda TV, and today we are doing something slightly different. Today we have hand chosen a story to read from r/Tales from the Creeps. If you don't know what that Reddit subpage is about, it's actually a whole page dedicated to stories written for the Creepcast members. And there was one that caught my eye, and I don't know if the guys are going to read it, but I definitely wanted to read it because it sounded hilarious just off the title alone. But it's supposed to be a comedy horror. So this was written by user/the5th tree. And the story today is I just wanted to ejaculate. I'm not going to go into deeper detail about this. We're just going to jump straight into it, and we're going to give our thoughts the whole time as I'm reading. And until then, if you enjoyed this video, I wanted to tell you that we have a Spotify podcast now, where you can go and listen to the videos if you don't feel like watching the videos. If you don't feel like watching me in a mask ramble on about my topics or reading stories, you can go on ahead and go to Spotify and you can listen to me read these stories. Until now, let's go on ahead and jump straight into I just wanted to ejaculate. That sounds so terrible. You know how it goes. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. Been scrolling Instagram for the past 2 hours since I got home from work, and watching the reels become progressively less and less entertaining until I decide to disgrace myself and switch over to Twitter. It's if you're fascist enough to fondle Elon's balls. I could put the phone down and go to sleep, but why the fuck would I do that? Pretend I'm surprised when the first 8 posts on my feed are corn, and all of the ones after the first 8 too. I drop my phone on the mattress beside me, scream down as I consider how much I hate myself. Enough? We've all been there. We know what happens next. Pick the phone back up, close Twitter and head straight for the web. Pornhub, duh. Spin the next 50 minutes looking for the perfect video. Has to be 20 minutes plus. Though I only need it for 20 seconds, let's be real. Find one, seems fine, hit play, boom, there's an ad. Come watch a girl live chat with you while she sits on the vibe trying to pay her way through college. Or someone's grandma is horny and wants to throw it back for you. Same old shit all the time, but not today. I mean, the ads always have the same phrases, right? See if it can last more than 60 seconds. It's something about big bitty MILFs in your area, but not today. Today told me match in seconds, meet in minutes. The fuck does that mean? So I followed the link. What the hell is going on in this story, man? I'm going to have to do a lot of censorship for this, but it's definitely hilarious so far. Just because, if you're got a childish brain like me, whatever. Let's go ahead and start the next part. Bold claims from a website consisting of a black webpage with nothing but a few lines of text and a hyperlink. Times New Roman as well. Point is, they weren't exactly swinging for the fences with the web design, but hey, the design had some bold claims, and I had my VPN turned on, so I was basically invincible. They said hit the link, and within 5 minutes they could have someone at the door. Option A, nothing happens, and I circle back to where I was before I got hit with the ad. Option B, I'm getting laid in the next 5 minutes. Either way, this is way too interesting to not try. So yeah, I had the link, ready to put in my email address or maybe even card details, but it didn't ask for any of it. A few seconds of pinwheeling and then suddenly, just a blank screen. No text, no noise, nothing. Just a blank screen. Tried going back, but it did that thing where the page reloads faster than you can tap the back button, so you're just stuck, frantically hitting the button and going nowhere. Close the window. Scam, obviously. Back to Pornhub. Fuck. The previous page was on the same window. Have to try to remember what the video was called. Start searching in key terms as if they aren't all reskins of the exact same video. Just found it when there was a knock at my door. Half pulled my boxers back on, but I can't be bothered to grab a shirt in the summer heat. Check the peephole first before risking poking my nose around the door. A girl. framed in the fisheye lens of the spy hole. A woman. Not my type, but hey, I ain't complaining. I'm not a fan of the fake tan, and let me tell you, this bitch was bright red. Like bright red, you know? But hey, here she was, stood on my apartment doorstep in nothing but stilettos, thong, and duct tape over her nip. Whoa. Whoa. And I've always been told not to look a gift. Whoa. In the mouth. I'm not saying that word. And I've always been told to not look a gift in the mouth. So of course, I let the bitch inside. But not before I pulled my boxers all the way back on. Gotta look presentable for the lady. This is so sad. This is so sad for him. He's definitely giving me a Discord mod vibe. I don't know. It's so weird. Let's go ahead and continue. The fisheye warped the perspective, and I was a little startled when the door swung open and I found her towering over me. Oh, this is gonna make everyone so happy. This bitch was like 7 feet tall and in heels. But the duct tape was eye level, so who gives a shit? Just threw me off guard a little, that's all. And I kid you not, this behemoth of a woman picked me up and just carried me back to the room without a word. I could have died right there, I swear to God. But we had business to tend to. He has a mission on his mind, that's for sure. Somewhere between the front door and the bedroom, I did find myself wondering if God had sent me an angel. Maybe the life-giving milkers, thighs that could suffocate me. That could suffocate me straight to heaven, or the blocked out tattoo of feathered wings she had painted across her shoulder blades had me convinced. But I thanked God more for how little time I was left to ponder it. Far sooner than I had expected, but long enough to linger in the anticipation. I found myself getting flung like a stuffed toy, right onto my old creaking mattress. Boy, there's a lot to unpack right there. This is straight up like a smut kind of. I don't like smut books, but I'm telling you, the title of this story did catch me off guard, and I was literally just reading like the first little bit when I saw it. I didn't expect it to go down this fast, but hey, we're in it, we're here, and we're just gonna continue and roll on with the show. This girl did not have a way with words. Not a single word, actually, but she had a way with something, I'll tell you that. When she pinned me to the backboard and jammed her tongue down my throat. Holy fuck, dude. She may not have the most developed language skills, but can't say she didn't know how to use her tongue. And you'll never guess what happened next. I don't think I want to guess what happens next. Oh, she tore my boxers off with one hand. Like, actually tore. She's got those long fake nails that all the girls are getting these days, like about 4 inches long and sharp enough to tear right through the fabric, but she was delicate too. What a woman. She ain't wasting any time and slid down just enough to be eye level. And I kid you not, this bitch went straight to the base. Like all the way down. Fuck, I could barely keep from passing out. I felt my eyes roll back in my head as I grabbed her head, oddly shaped. She's got 2 sharp lumps on either side of her forehead. Am I gonna tell her? This bitch is a demon. That's what this is. That's what I'm being told right now. Maybe after nothing we can do about it now. What if it's medical? I ain't gonna ruin the mood. Fuck it. Bro, I was gripping those things like handles by the end of it. Oh my god. This is so stupid. I don't even think I want to finish it now. But we must proceed. We must proceed. Then she started. Oh, it gets real descriptive right here. I'm not gonna continue that part. I can't lie, I was thrown off for a second because that shit was fire. Till she threw up a little. Or a lot, I should say. I'm talking like she hurled, you know? Turn off? Maybe for another woman, but this was different. I mean, she had been salivating since she showed up my doorstep. This was barely different. Some black fluid, the same consistency as her saliva, only a deep black brown like melted chocolate. That shit smelled like chocolate too. I tell you, this woman was an angel in disguise. I have no doubts. This black goo, sticky and warm, like glue. I ain't lying when I say it got 10 times better afterwards than before. So duh, I ain't gonna tell her to stop that. Fuck that. Anyways, I was on the edge, teetering, but she a pro. She knows. Can't let that happen, so she pulls back. This giant woman, her feet had been dangling off the bed the whole time. It ain't big enough for the two of us. Shit, it ain't big enough for her to lie normally. But shit, dude, it's enough for. Oh, I can assure you that. And you'll never guess what happened next. If we're, are we going to keep ending off with you'll never guess what happened next? I think we can all agree that we know what's happening next. Fuck yes, dude. Shit was insane. I want to call her a pro, but I ain't paid a penny for it, so that feels disingenuous. If, but it was weird too. I mean, I'm done it too many times, but in my narrow expanse of experience, I can't say it's ever felt like I'm being pen- penetrated. What? Like I'm getting catheterized. I don't know how to say that word. Like something's getting slid right down. It was weird, I'll say that, but honestly, it felt so incredible. So I wasn't about to tell her to stop. Only happened when she first went down and the feeling soon subsided. So either way, it wasn't a big deal anyway. Next thing I knew, I was done. No joke. They crunched up like an empty Capri Sun. That's how you know that shit was good. So good that I passed out for real. When I came to, she was gone. But I'm always that what he was trying to say. Oh, gone. I didn't mean to say it like that. Damn it. But I'm not dumb enough to believe it was a dream. I got black stains all over my bed sheets. Anyway, why am I telling you all this? Well, it's a weird question, but the internet has all the answers. Everyone knows that. Listen, I'm not here to complain. I got laid by a 7-foot smoke show. And I'm in no position to complain, but there's just this thing that's been bugging me ever since. This is where it gets good, I bet. Anywhere from when I woke up to like 2 days after I was basically dead. I've never been a heavy guy. Rather, some could say I'm underweight, but I swear I lost weight. Like a lot of weight. I swear I feel like I could see my bones through my skin. That's morning when I hit the shower. Like it had been all vacuum sealed over my skeleton. Or more at least. But worse. I worry I might not have gotten some kind of STD, possibly. This might be too much information, but we're this far in. If this is where you draw the line, then what the fuck is your deal? My balls, dude. They're weird. They're lumpy. The day after, I found a few lumps. But this is like a week after, and the lumps keep multiplying. They move. Is that normal? Not like if you push one, it's mobile. I mean, they're moving on their own, slowly gliding about under the skin and warping and stretching like there's something inside. Have any of y'all experienced this before? I've been getting ads for this website every day since for a week now. It started on Twitter, then on Instagram, and then everywhere else. It's everywhere, and with good reason, let's be honest. I'm definitely hitting that link again, but I thought I should get myself checked out first. But oh, whoops. Doctor said it feels like a cyst and left it at that, but it doesn't seem like it to me. So yeah, let me know if y'all have any ideas. It would be good to get myself checked up and cleared up before I call them up again. Thanks, guys. Oh my god. I thought this was a horror. I mean, you know what? You know what happened is it looks like that the lady that he is fooling with, she's like some like 7-foot demon. She's got black wings tattooed on her shoulders, which could imply that she has wings, maybe. He says it was tattooed, but honestly, it seems like she has wings on her back. And when he said that he felt lumps on her head, that's obviously horns because he said he gripped it. Like he was gripping it. That's why he emphasized it. He was emphasizing he gripped it. And then he said she was abnormally too large for the bed. Like, obviously, she's 7 foot. You never see a 7-foot behemoth of a woman like that on a day-to-day basis, unless it's like some Amazonian woman. Very graphic, but very hilarious. I do want to say it seems like what's going on is the black goo is kind of like rotting him out from the inside out, and that his skin is like slowly like decaying. He's gonna be nothing but bones eventually, but his undercarriage being lumpy is a little weird because they say it's a cyst. He doesn't think it is, and He could be a cyst. I'm not sure what you could possibly think it could ever be, but with his skin going so like tight and you can see bones and pretty much, and he's already underweight, it could be anything. She could have probably poisoned the man for all we know. Um, but that's it for this story time today. If you enjoyed this story, go ahead and give him some love. Go onto the Reddit, and I will actually link it down in the bio so that way you can go and read it yourself. Go see if he has any more written up. It was pretty funny. So he might have some more just like this, or he might have some pretty dark ones later on. But I figured this would be a good start to our reading career. Yay! But until then, my bamboos, I'll catch you all in the next one. And remember, don't click the ads. Bye.